What's up, everybody? This is Talkin All That Kazz, and I am DJ Kazzeo. I want to thank you for checking out this particular episode of Talkin All That Kazz. On this particular episode, I got another great interview that I conducted here on my radio show at 90.9 FM KHTC in Salinas, California. But before we get going with that, I want you to go to this address, djkazzeo.com, and connect with me on social media. Whether it's on my Facebook, on my Instagram, on my Twitter, or even if you go and subscribe to my Mixcloud channel, you can hear all my radio shows that I do in their entirety, music, commentary, and interviews. But this right here, Talkin All That Kazz, this is for just the interviews, okay? I want to thank everybody who checked out the first round of interviews that I put up. Now we're on to the second round. This particular round, I'm going to focus on 2019, but I'm going to sprinkle it in with some more current stuff too. So you never know what you're going to get. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy another edition of Talkin All That Kazz with me, DJ Kazzeo.
Yes, that's right. It's 90.9 FM KHTC, Radio Bilingüe right here in Salinas, Santa Cruz, and Monterey. 104.1 FM out there in Hollister, San Juan Bautista, and South Gilroy. And, of course, streaming live everywhere on the planet at WednesdayRec.com. Very happy right now to have a couple special guests joining me in studio. Got DJ Luna and Eric from Salinas Valley Pride.
Hi.
Luna said hi. You guys say hi too. So very important event coming up this weekend. But first and foremost, congratulations! This is the 10th anniversary, 10th annual Salinas Valley Pride event. Tell me, how's it feel to make this milestone?
Unbelievable. I can't even believe it. 10 years. It's been a journey. It's been fun.
And when we're looking back, it's really just the start. It feels like we're just making inroads, and I feel like we're really we're just starting to get to where we want to be, which is really wonderful.
Now, Eric, were you a part of this from the beginning, or did you come on later?
No, I actually just came on maybe 2 years ago. I've been a lifelong Salinas resident, and I was really in awe of the work that Mariana and the rest of the group had been doing for so many years. It really is essential work that's being done to create a greater sense of a community for LGBT residents in Salinas. And so I wanted to help out, and it's been such a wonderful experience.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, and Luna, going back to the very beginning of it, did you think when you were first starting it, putting it together, that you would get this far into it?
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all. When we first got into this, it was just like, let's do something for our community, but it was more so just starting something. We didn't think of a long run. We just thought, hey, we need something. Let's get it done now. And now here we are, 10 years in. 10 years in.
What were some of the obstacles, like really getting it off the ground and things that came up that you didn't expect, to come up, or you were like, oh, wow, that was really a bummer?
A lot of it is, surprisingly, at the beginning, we had a lot of community support, but to a certain extent. A lot of the local businesses did support us, but when it came down to asking for support as far as either donations or exposure, we did have to knock on some doors and got a lot of no's, but we got some yeses. And so thank you to those that gave us yeses. Look, we're here.
Now, when you were, soliciting for, sponsorship and whatnot, and you were getting those no's, did you feel that some of it was out of bigotry, or was it just out of not just knowing how to react to?
No, I don't think it was necessarily that. I think it was more so that it was so new and there was not enough information out there, that maybe this was just something so new to them that, in a sense, they didn't know how to react, but also they didn't know if this was something that it would be something to get behind.
Mm-hmm. Now, I know there's the event this Saturday at Toro Park is a free event, all ages, family friendly,
yes.
Event type thing. What are some of the performance? Like, what do you have? Artists? Do you have DJs? I mean, what's going on out
we're
there?
gonna have a nice combination of artists. We have a few DJs. We have some drag performers. We have some speakers. We have
the youth orchestra as well.
The youth orchestra, yes.
Yeah, it's so lovely to be including other parts of our community in Salinas. So I think what I'm always a big fan of is, like you mentioned in the beginning, it might have been really hard to get donations, but now we have, again, the youth orchestra performing at Salinas Pride. It's a really a big testament to how things have changed in Salinas and how it's becoming more acceptable to be part of the LGBT community.
Are you guys going out and talking to high school kids and that particular crowd to, not only get them to come out and be part of the event, but also just to make them feel comfortable and make them feel like, hey, you don't have to be ashamed of who you are and that kind of thing?
Yeah, funny that you mentioned that. Last week I was at Salinas High talking to their GSA about volunteering, and we always have a big crowd of high school students volunteer. For many high school students and for many area residents, Salinas Pride is the first Pride celebration that they attend. Not all of our community members can make the trek to San Francisco or even San Jose. So it's such a wonderful it's so great to be part of the team that's organizing that experience for everyone.
Right.
And we really strive to make it a very welcoming experience. So if people are listening in and have never been to a Pride celebration or thinking like maybe that's not for me, I would urge them to reconsider and to check it out because it's a really lovely event.
Yeah, and it's wonderful because we do have something for everyone. We do try to cater to different age groups and just be very, very inclusive. So we do have a little for everything, and yeah, it's definitely a family event. And yeah, like Eric said, if you've never been to one, we highly encourage you to make it to this one. So this Saturday, it'll be from noon to 5 at Toro Park.
I saw something listed too. You guys are doing a hike before.
That's right.
Yeah.
The actual event. What's that about?
I mean, if anybody's up for a hike, it's a very short hike. It's about 3 miles. We'll do it in about an hour and a half. Yeah, I mean, it's something fun.
I think that's, what's really funny is everyone mentions that. Like, who would have thought that a Pride would have a hike component to it? But
Why
we're
not?
doing it at Toro Park, so it seems like such a missed opportunity.
Well,
not to
yeah,
do
I mean, you're right around like a mountain range. Why not?
Exactly.
You gotta,
Yeah.
get some exercise. Get out and enjoy the scenery. I have to ask because it's always a concern, especially under this horrible administration. Security wise, I mean,
Yes.
what steps do you take to make sure that no nonsense pops off?
We do. We are gonna have some securities, just like we always do. We do have securities, and we actually will be having some sheriffs on site. So we're definitely supported in that area.
Mm-hmm. Were you? Was there ever a point? I mean, especially like I think it was 2 years ago, maybe, when the events happened down in Tampa or Orlando at the Pulse nightclub.
Yes.
Was that ever like a thought, like you saying, like, oh, maybe we shouldn't do this?
No, not at all. We actually did an interview with some local stations, TV stations, and I went on TV and I let everybody know we're continuing to do our social Wednesdays, which are our local LGBT nights. We're going to continue to do everything that we do just as normal. I mean, if anything, that was an opportunity for us to show that we are united and we're not going to hide. Mm-hmm. Hiding would give them the victory, and
exactly.
we're not hiding. We're proud of who we are, and I feel that our community does support us. So yeah, no, we did the opposite. We didn't hide. We went on TV.
That's very awesome. That's very. I wish I would have known you should have posted it up on on Facebook and said, "Hey, I'm going to be on TV tonight." Could have more viewers.
Yeah.
If people want more information, is there a website where they can go and like get all the details?
Yes. So it's very simple. It's salinasvalleypride.com. So really, really simple. We have all of our information, and of course, we're on social media. We have Twitter, we have
Facebook,
Facebook, and Instagram. Yeah.
Very easy to find, like you said, salinasvalleypride.com.
Yes.
Even a dummy like me could type that in. So, I really take my hat off to you for sticking with this and making it happen. It's a very important component in a society that needs to embrace diversity, and It's good.
Thank you.
You know,
Thank you.
I'm always happy to see younger people. Because I'm a little bit older than you.
Oh, Kazzeo, come on.
I'm always happy to see younger people doing good things. So
Thank
continued success with that. Anytime you got something like that to promote, you come on through. It's all good.
Thank you,
Hopefully
thank you.
see you for number 11.
Yes.
Come
yes.
back in.
We'll be back.
So once again, Salinas Valley Pride is happening this Saturday, 12 to 5, at Toro Park out there. That's on Highway 68, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And come out early for the hike.
Yes. 10
you know.
a.m.
10:30.
10:30.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Luna and Eric, thank you for coming through.
Thank you
for
so
having
much.
us.
Yeah, we're so grateful. Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, so let's get back into music. Actually, this is the end of the road for me. I got to make way. The throwback is coming up next with Joey Martinez. I will catch you next week. Peace.